All right, so back in high school, I took choir. I got vocals. I can hit a little dance step here and there. I had to showcase it, and it was also counted as a credit for a second language. Like you had to take a language course. So I was not good at Spanish. I'm gonna try and learn Spanish, but honestly, Spanish is just not for me. So I took choir, and it was 0 period choir, which means you had to show up. So 0 period was 7 a.m. classes. They had like 0 period, everything. But you could take one class before school started so that you can leave a class before school ended. So I took 0 period choir. Everybody up in there was sleepy. I don't know how they expected us to sing. We're literally rolling out the bed, sprinting to school, and then getting in class to sing and dance. I'm like, all right, whatever. Better than learning Spanish. So I had a lot of friends in that class, and sometimes, we would show up late or I would never ditch. So, so every now and then I would show up late, and I remember, and this is my senior year of high school, so I really thought I was running the campus, thought I was hot shit, yada, yada, yada. And so I believe that I took that class with Joe, if I'm not mistaken, but could be wrong. But no, this wasn't my senior year. This was probably my sophomore year. Because I did have the class with Joe. And me and him and like 2 other people, we would show up to class late all the time. But it'd be like late by like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. But my teacher, she was a stickler, bro. She did not play that. If you showed up in the class after the bell could ring. And as you're running into the class, if the bell stopped before you get into the door, I forgot what her first punishment was. I think it might have been like, I don't know, like standards where you had to write like 50 lines or something like that. I don't know. It was some bull. But because me, Joe, and the other 2 kids that we hung out with was class clowns, she always felt like it was okay to make examples out of us. Like she had no problem roasting us because we was joking around in the class. It's like, you making people laugh, I'm gonna make people laugh at you. It's like, all right, fair game. We didn't care. She was still kind of cool. And so I remember one day she was like, and maybe I had been late like 3 times by me like barely missing it, right? And she's like, yo, if you come in late one more time, I'm throwing you into on-school suspension. I'm not gonna play with you no more. You think I'm a joke? I'm like, no. I'm gonna call her Miss C for right now. I'm like, no, Miss C. Like, I definitely don't. You're my favorite teacher, dude. Like, we have the most fun in your class. Relax. Like, you're directing choir plays, like musicals, like happy and fun times. Like, don't be a downer. This is my young self though. As an adult, looking back, I was probably so fucking annoying. I wouldn't be able to deal with me in my class. Anyways, that day comes. I'm running late for 0 period choir. My mom, I think she might have been dropping me off that day, and she's like, yo, you gotta run, bro. You just gotta get out the car and start running. I'm like, Mom, if I get out here and that bell rings, I'm gonna get thrown into suspension. She's like, well, you should run. So I get out. It's probably like 6:59 and 35 seconds. I get out the car, I'm booking it to the room. Hitting corners, I'm dodging people that's saying what's up to me, like, hey, what's up, bro? No, not today, bro. See you later at lunch, bro. I'm like going. Sure enough, I get to the door. I swear it looked like a movie where I'm like, sure enough, I do not make it within the time. I walk in maybe like 5 seconds later. She look at me. She look at me, bro, and I'm like, oh, she not getting mad at me. I must be cool. She go into her office, and that's when we all do a warm-ups. When she go into her office, she comes up maybe like 3 minutes later. She's like, all right, so let's get started. So I'm in the line doing warm-ups like, so falita, see that beep, oh, see that beep, God, see that beep, doo-doo. I'm just hitting my notes, right? All of a sudden, I see security walk through the door. I'm like, oh shit, Randall, that's for you, bro. He smell your high ass again, bro. How are you still getting high 0 period, bro? Where your brain cells at? Then I just feel like this, Mr. Edmonds. Huh?